Looks like you get what you pay for, huh? Paimon likes this room a lot. If this were anywhere else, we'd be out in here, right? A lot happened, obviously. The million more question is, what is this Aritza planning? Everything else leads back to that. Sure was. And so far, we've learned, but we won't get to see her anytime soon. Aloysius, it must be a pretty powerful one if it can blanket the whole of Snezhnaya in a snowstorm this awful. To be honest, what we're really lacking right now is information. The kind of information that only the higher-ups in the government would know. Not word on the street. Paimon can't think of a few people who might be able to help us. But... right! And when we left Nocry, Zandroni specifically left a message reminding us, so... it's unlikely they'd tell us anything confidential. Yeah, fair point. Besides, that Glupov place is right nearby. We've got nothing to lose, so it'd be a waste not to go. There's gotta be someone there willing to talk to us, right? But it's unlikely we could sweet-talk Arlecchino. Yeah, the last time was all the way back in...
Hello. Is there a traveler in Paimon?
That's Aloysia! Come in!
Hello, I'm Dr. Luneva. Aloysia mentioned that one of you is feeling a little under the weather. I see. So you're my patient today, yes?
Good question. Paimon's not too sure either, but...
Not exactly. It's just... I'm used to treating human patients. Fae tend to be far more resilient than even the healthiest, but don't worry. I do have some experience treating Fae. I've even diagnosed plenty of cats and dogs in my time. Safe to say, I have a fairly eclectic range of expertise.
It'll be fine. Paimon's basically the same as a human, right? We're no different when it comes down to it, are we? That's just because Paimon knows how to eat.
Now, please take a seat. Okay, vital signs are good. Test results are all within normal ranges. I don't think it's anything. I can give you some medicine to tide you over. But as long as you rest properly, if you find yourself with a persistent low-grade fever, or if your symptoms don't
Sounds like there's no cause for alarm.
Thank you, Doctor.
You're very welcome. Just doing my job. I'll leave you in peace now. Time to visit my next patients.
Take care. You heard the doctor. Best you rest up here for a couple days. No sightseeing for the time being.
All right, then. Guess we've got no...
I have to get back to it. If you need anything else from the doctor or me, go to the Hunter Trade Station. Hey, no big deal. You saved my life in the Shadow Realm. This is...
All right. Time to find Child and see what he can tell me.
Take me up!
Hold on. Please display your invitation letter or permit. Glupov does not accept meeting requests without a prior appointment. You'll have to... Might I ask who you're hoping to visit? Another one who thinks the rules don't apply to them. I don't understand why people... But I have to go through the motion. Wait a moment. I'll pass on your message. Lord Child is a busy man. He's probably not in Glupov at the present, even if you two are old friends as you claim. Next time, stick to the rules. You'll make life easier for both of us, Greetings, Lady Marionette.
I'll take care of our guest here. It's her first time in Snezhnaya, so it's no surprise that she doesn't know the rules yet. I trust no choice words have been exchanged. No misunderstandings I should be—
No, Lady Marionette. No incidents to report. That was a close call.
Is that right? Good to know. Under the weather? That's hard to imagine. I take it she's still adapting to the climate. All right then. Well, let me know if you run into any other problem. Why else? I was just about to sit down for some and as obnoxious. Well, I felt our time working together in Nodcry warranted some courtesy. I couldn't exactly let you freeze to death out here in the wind. Unfortunately, I can't invite you inside either. On the plus side, Snezhnograd actually has some class. Unlike your treat, of course. Because I already wasted one perfectly good cup of tea today. That... Let's fly! I've ordered for the both of us. No objections, I assume. I'm sure— Okay, let's get down to business. I'm guessing you don't actually have any urgent business with Tartaglia, per se. You just want information, right? Wanna take a guess? Of course you'd say that. That's right. I'm sure you've heard of the Snezhnograd Vetch. They'll be discussing yet another extension. Yeah, he's more of the shoot first. It all started with a very detailed letter that Capitano left for the jester, Piero. In that letter, he detailed the future arrangements for his subordinates. All of his— I guess he'd already prepared to leave us for— That was his reaction, too. Why me? With a bewildered look. He'd always assumed Capitano looked down on him. He wasn't, but he occasionally brought Tartaglia along to my tea parties back in the day. By the rest of us, I mean my tea party regulars. Arlecchino, Rosaline, and— actually, not Columbina. She was probably oblivious to it. Anyway, then the Liu-S situation happened. Normally, it took a lot to get under Basically, Tartaglia probably had the wrong idea about Capitano all along. Right up until Piero revealed the— Capitano believed that despite Tartaglia's immaturity, he showed great potential. Plus, yeah, it's one of the few things that I'd agree those two have in common. But there's one other reason why Capitano chose Tartaglia to assume command of his troops. He knew that after he was gone, several of the others would swoop in on his army like vultures.
with the ones who stood to benefit the most being the Rooster. Once they divided Capitano's troops between them, So, you can see why Capitano chose to hand that exactly. Piero also needed to back a Harbinger, even though Tartaglia has had the support of Northland Bank for a long time. I'd say Capitano made a good judgment call. Anyone else caught in this situation would probably feel like they'd been hung out to dry. His best course of action will be to distance himself from any shady business, while still maintaining What's the point in having a tea party if you don't spill a little tea? Besides, none of this is confidential anyway. Ask any journalist out there. They'll give you all the lurid details. You'll see it firsthand if you ever sit in on a session of the Snezhnograd Vecha. All the factional strife. Whether having a voice in the Vecha is the only way to steer policies in your favor. So, every person in that room represents a particular interest group. Pantalone, for instance, represents the financial sector. And personally, I have no interest in political jousting. But since I have a number of engineers and researchers under my command, Then there's Pulcinella, the linchpin of the Vecha. He represents everything involves him, so nothing can bypass him.
I'm starting to see why everyone is so frustrated with the way a complex web of interests connects all parties involved.
All right, I'm done carrying this You must have known that you can get the info. I just don't understand. Wait. Oh, I think I only meant you should be mindful of which side you're on. Is that actually why you didn't ask for me? Because you took that to heart? Fair enough. It's not your fault. I blame all these politicians I've been hanging around with lately. Always beating about the bush when they talk. I guess it must have rubbed off on me. Anyway, just ask for my help next time, okay? Little things like this are no problem.
Lady Marionette.
What now? Can't you see I'm on my break? Whatever it is, just leave it on my desk.
Sorry to disturb you during your break, ma'am, but I'm afraid it's an emergency.
Isn't it always? I've told you before, fixing the tracks and transporting ice blocks does not constitute an emergency.
The equipment in Svietlo-Laidovka is in urgent need of maintenance. With how the weather's been recently, we suspect that the cause is a buildup of snow, exceeding the maximum weight limit. The supports on one of the machines broke and fell, awakening a dormant beast and leaving many of the ice miners trapped. Luckily, Odette's team was nearby and launched a rescue operation, but we're still facing...
I guess that's it then. Our tea party will have to end here. Do you actually want to come with, or are... Nice of you to return the favor. And honestly, I'd rather have your help than anyone else's. Then let's go. If anything happens to Paimon, you'll be answering to me.
Yes, Lady Marionette.
Let's fly! Let's fly! Take me up! They weren't exaggerating. This is really dangerous. It It's a good thing only one of them broke. From what I've been told, most of the trap... Yeah, you do that while I check the meet me back here as soon as you're done. Let's fly!
I have to be getting close.
Don't go any further. It's too dangerous here. There's a highly aggressive monster on the prowl. Ah, I see. You're the backup from Snezhnograd. Well, I'm Odette.
Ah, so this is Odette. She was the first member of the Fatui on the scene.
There are 5 people trapped in the cave. Monster type is unknown. Let's go. Every... Together. Careful. Something's moving. This must be the monster's shadow. Looks like a tough opponent. No thanks.
Stay back!
Witness the snow swan's grace. Pirouette. I see them. They're right behind the monster. The monster seems very agitated. It could attack at any moment. Let's make the first move.
Lightning flash!
Crystalline Adagio.
Take this!
Shadow me.
Thank you for saving us.
We'd have been
Thank you.
You're welcome. You should be safe now.
Thank you. Come on, let's go. This way!
I've searched the area. Yeah, but with us here, it may be small, but don't be fooled. It's a ferocious beast. People are just food in its eyes. It's lucky we got here when we did. The trapped miners have been successfully evacuated. Time for us to leave.
Wait, this place... There's... something?
What is that?
I don't know. It's back?
Guess it has family. This way. Run! Thanks. Let's get out of here. Everyone's accounted for. We managed to rescue them all. You really held your own today. I still don't know your name. Don't think... Alright then. See you... hello, Lady Marionette.
I hear the rescue operation was a great success. I knew I could count on you. What brings you here, Odette?
No, a Fatui mission. I happened to be nearby and heard the crash.
She hasn't introduced herself then. Odette is the prima ballerina of Snezhnograd. She's quite the celebrity. If you ever hear people mention the two crowning jewels of the Korailievsky troupe, on top of that, Odette's also a rising Fatui star. She learned all her combat skills from Rosaline herself. Used to be one of her most valued subordinates, too.
You flatter me, Lady Marionette.
If she's Rosaline's protege, that makes me... never mind. There's no need to bring it up. No point making things awkward.
How's progress on your end?
Equally successful. I finished reinforcing all the equipment. Took me a little longer without Polonia's help, even if the heavy snowfall summoned by that monster lasts for another 3 months straight. All right, now that we're done here, it's time to get out of this blizzard. Sure, but Snezhnograd will send someone to investigate and draw up a relief plan. And I guess I'll have to write the incident report myself this time. Since it involves first, Pantalone needs to approve the budget, then Pulcinella has to sign off on... That's the rough process anyway. Could take anywhere from a couple of weeks to a couple of months, depending on how smoothly it goes. Yup, nothing we can do about it.
The snow has eased a little for now, but fuel for heating is in short supply, and relief is it just feels like there should be a better way.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Let's get back to Snezhnograd. When did you get a new sword?
I found it in a cave. It handles pretty nicely.
You have a strange affinity for secondhand swords. Well, if it isn't Counselor Tartaglia.
Go easy on me, all right. Hey, comrade. It's been too long. I heard. Good to see you too, Odette. I'm guessing you guys just got back from Sviatlo.
It went fine.
How about you? Any new developments?
Not really. Same. The results of the mock vote were pretty dire. Pulcinella was fuming. I've never seen the old man so angry.
That's not good news.
Yeah. Obviously, if push comes to shove, there are ways to crack down on dissent. But...
Sorry, I have to ask something. This is going to sound blunt, but may I?
Huh? Of course, fire away.
It sounds to me like everyone's tearing their hair out trying to figure out how to deal with opposition to Project Stuja. But what exactly is this project's purpose? And how can it...
Interesting. I gotta hand it to you, comrade. You sure don't mince your words.
Excuse her? What does she mean? Refuse to stand up for ordinary...
Oh my gosh. How does she dare speak to the Harbingers like that?
Are you interrogating us now?
It's okay, Sandrone. Let me explain. I think I understand where she's coming from. If I could, I'd take your side right now. In fact, my position's very similar to yours. I've only held back on casting a dissenting vote in the Vecha because Still, I have a responsibility to the Fatui armed forces. So I do what I can to make their voices heard. Most of them are I'm sure you've seen how much those kinds of places are struggling right now. Oh, and for what it's worth, I'm from Arepasak myself. The Tsaritsa wants to create a better, safer future for the people of Snezhna, but considering the Tsaritsa's vision for the future, These are maybe Sandrone and I can't oppose Project Stuja outright. And even though we can't I respect her there's no way I would ever abandon them.
As contentious as things can get within the vet, the issue is but that is not the same.
In fairness to Sandra and even Tartaglia,
Hey, come on. Maybe you've heard already. Striking that monster down will be a significant step in dealing with as laser-focused as to me. That says a lot. If she thought Snezhnaya and its people didn't matter in the grand scheme of things, why would she waste her time on something? Thanks.
I still think this is R2 Harbinger. I think it's a very valuable quality to be willing to speak one's mind, despite the risk of offending powerful figures.
You can...
Forgive me, adventurer, but might I be
Oh, haven't you been properly...
Easier said than done.
I've only learned her...
uh-oh. Is there no avoiding the subject of Rosaline?
No, it's just... This is the world... There was a duel before...
I'm sorry. I didn't...
It's fine. Sorry.
I've mentioned this to you before. Not that Rosaline...
Don't let it weigh on you. Odette has a very different personality from Rosaline. Give her some time. I'm sure she'll work through it. Oh, by the way...
She hasn't...
Oh, right. I felt so bad for her seeing her. I'm sure Paimon's a good kid, too. You're a little short on man...
Well, that would be great.
Hey, don't mention it. So no more accusing me of not being on your side, all right?
Already? That was quick.
If you hadn't told me, I never would have known he'd gone south. I assumed he'd been in Glupov this whole time. Well, I get...
Me too. I have an incident report to write up. Let's leave it there for now.
I guess everyone's in a difficult position to start with. I should go ask Alosha if he knows of any way to help Sviatla Lidovka. How strange. This sword seems to be vibrating of its own accord. It's a very faint vibration, but it's getting stronger as I get closer to the statue of the Seven. Does this sword have some connection to the statue? But all it does is that place I got... It worked! There really is something special about this sword. understand which of. I'll have to try the same.
Let's fly. Take me up!
Hello there. How can I help? Ah, sure thing. Give me...
It's a fundamental contradiction. If emergency relief can't be... Not necessarily. I think there's a good chance that when we resolve a huge a lot of them will probably stockpile. Exactly. Hey, boss.
1 second. Let me check. So...
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough, so I'll chip in a little extra and buy as much as I can afford. No, it's fine. You're new to Snezhnaya, and you have your own living expenses to worry about. Besides, you're already
Here's your Mora.
Yeah, well, can't hurt. Let's see. Huh?
Oh, Alosha, and... Hello.
I didn't realize you two knew each other. Yeah, I take on... When the weather's as bad as this, it's better for a hunter to adapt than to keep up with the game.
And we sometimes...
Smoothly and Sviet. So, what brings you here?
I decided I'd come here to see if there's anything I can do. You two... I didn't feel comfortable expressing my true opinions in front of the Harbingers. Without knowing the full picture, I can't make sense of it. And at some point...
So many...
Yes.
Right, 'cause...
Sandrone said still, it's probably a little soon to ask her about...
What's on your mind? I think we can both agree that no matter... I know what Rosaline did while she was abroad. So, what's your plan?
Oh, we were gonna buy some crystal. I heard...
Funny. I had the same idea. The real issue here is that government relief is behind schedule. Surely it makes...
True. It's a huge expense after all.
Let me see. I'll take it all, please. Right. Choose mission budget under the expense category, but be sure to specify, let's book this train. Regulations say that if we need to transport Kresnik Crystal during Project Stuja, extra carriages can be added 1 hour before departure. That should do it.
This is my first time seeing you handle fatigue.
You flatter me. It's only...
Anyway, I bet you've been non-stop today, am I right?
What's wrong?
Her travel buddy hasn't been feeling well.
Sounds like she's important to you.
I've got nothing going on right now, so I'll join you. I want to see...
May I come too? I have some candy that someone gave me back in Svietlo-Lidovka.
All right then, let's go. I still don't know what the deal is between these two, but at least the tension seems to have vanished.
Let's fly!
Hello. Sorry, but there's a sick person recovering in this room. Can I help you?
What happened?
Oh, please, excuse me. Are you the Ah, it's really you. At the same time, besides myself, a few of my colleagues...
I didn't expect such a high standard of protection.
Well, Master Child handpicked us. Anyway,
Traveler! Alicia, you're back! Oh, hey!
Hi, I'm Odette. The Traveler and I crossed paths a few times.
Another friend from the Fatui, huh? You're practically... Paimon's definitely a... It's just...
I have just the thing.
Whoa! What's this? Is that...
All keen observations. You're right. This is called Core Ignis. Whenever I've caught a cold in the past, I've...
Awesome! Your name was Odette, right?
Looks like she's in pretty good spirits. Any progress with your investigation yet? No surprises there, I'm sure. They're not likely to let anything slip. The Rokot, huh? Let me think. Members of the Rokot keep their true identities hidden. Leave it with me. Meet me at the Korolyevsky troop tomorrow, and I'll
Would anyone like a drink? I'm gonna head to the bar.
Paimon will have... maybe some... Enough with the secret chat, you two! Let's catch up properly and it'll be kinda like tabletop troop! No
me up!
Let's fly!
Take me up!
Ah, you made? It'll have to wait until after the show, though. Pleasure.
Please present yourself for a routine inspection in accordance with theater regulations. Thank you.
Is that guy with the fatui? Looks like he's waiting for something.
Okay, all done. Thank you for your cooperation. Please proceed through to the theater.
What's up? Everything okay? Snezhnaya's business and political leaders are always passing through here, so it makes sense that security's tight. Still, it's a little unusual to see the Fatui's Armory Palace guard here. You saw him, right? The guy right at the back. He's part of the Special Assignments Battalion, but I only ever see him here for one thing. Supposedly a researcher, though he never seems to put much time in at the office. The theater is one of his favorite, but that's not for us to worry about. What do you think? Pretty impressive, huh? Oh, the one in Fontaine? I hear it's iconic. Never seen it for myself, though. Here we are, just in time. Sorry, coming through.
Ugh. If you're gonna show up late, keep your mouth shut.
What's his problem? Whatever. No point arguing with people like that.
Look, there she is. That's who I'm introducing you to later. She's the lead singer of the troupe, Vodyanitsa. This leads directly to the green room. They're expecting us. Vodyanitsa will be waiting for us there. Hey there. Excuse me.
Can you believe it? I'm so mad right now.
Oh, it's you two.
Huh? You know each other? Oh, wait.
I never said that.
Yes, you did. Why are you denying it?
Might I ask what brings you two here?
Oh, I just brought her here to see the show. And when it finished, she was full of praise for Vodyanitsa's performance. So I thought I'd try my luck, see if we could get the chance to chat for a bit.
You work here.
Oh, what's the big deal? Come on, don't be shy. I can give you an autograph. You can take a picture too if you want.
Do as you please. I finished all my shows for the day.
I wasn't making that stuff up, you know. Odette's just too proud to admit it. She thinks very highly of you.
We're good. Odette's out of earshot. I'll lock the... Confidentiality, of course.
Whoa, Alosia! Not a...
Relax. I've taken care...
The President's reply sent the...
You told me last night that you wanted to get intel from the Rokot. Unfortunately, Rokot intel is only available to members. But ever since you set foot in Snezhnaya, we've been working together. I've seen the way you work, your character, and your motives. Everything about you is perfectly in alignment. I wrote a letter to the President explaining your situation, including just the right amount. Of course, it's still your decision what...
Well, still. So, that stuff you said about admiring my performance, was that just... Now you're talking. That's what I like to hear.
Anyway, let me get... Members typically don't meet in person or even know each other's identities. This helps us maintain a high level of... Because of this, members are basically free to decide their methods without constraints. So long as the...
After all, we don't have any ostensible contact with each other.
Beyond the freedom... In short, joining the Rokot, there's a code of
I tried reading it 5 or...
Great. Then I'll go grab an official application form. Be right back.
Well, Alosia has this. Dagaran took then.
Just a coincidence. Like, by the way...
But... And then... I mean... I had to joke...
Yeah. Oh. You probably don't know who we're talking about, do you?
To the citizenry,